Hello, my name is Bob, and today we're here to talk about how to measure your trampoline frame. This is very important because this is probably where people have the most questions. And also it's the area where people don't get the correct measurement and end up ordering the wrong part. So it's very important to get the correct frame dimension. And let's look at how we do that now. If you were to look at this diagram of a trampoline, the red being the frame, you can see from overhead that this trampoline has lost its shape. It's wider here than it is tall. But this is a round trampoline. So what's happened over time is that people jumped on it, wiggled it around, it's gone from a round shape like this to an oval shape like this. If you were to measure this trampoline in this condition and measure from here to here, you're likely going to get the wrong number. And then you're going to get the wrong part associated with that. So we want to avoid that. So let's talk about how we do this correctly. Here again is a picture of a trampoline frame. And you notice what we want to do is we want the outside diameter of this frame, which is from the outside edge here all the way down to the outside edge here. We're not measuring just, the jumping part. We're measuring the frame. No matter what part we want to buy, whether it's a net or a jumping surface or a frame pad, it goes by the outside dimension of the trampoline. So if you have a 14-foot trampoline, you're going to want to order a 14-foot net or a 14-foot pad or a 14-foot jumping surface, etc. So that's critical that we're talking about what to measure, and that is the outside, again, the outside diameter of the metal frame. Now, we talked about trampolines losing their shape, and the best way to make sure your trampoline is in a perfect round condition when you measure it is to measure it in two locations. I suggest, using the clock, measuring it from 12 o'clock all the way down to 6 o'clock right through the middle of the trampoline, as shown. And then do another dimension from 3 o'clock all the way through 9 o'clock through the middle. Those two numbers should match. If those two numbers match, like in this case, they both say 14 feet, you know your trampoline is in the round condition. If one of these says 14.3 and one of these says 13.9, then you know you have an oval. Your trampoline has turned into an oval shape. And you need to kind of wiggle it around to get it back into a circle so that you know which dimension is correct. So again, these two numbers should match. And also, the other important thing to note is that you should get an even number, 14 feet. If you get a number like 14 foot 3 inches or 14 foot 6 inches, that's incorrect. A trampoline frame is going to measure evenly, 14 feet. Common sizes could be 12 feet, 14 feet, 15 feet. There's other ones that are 13 feet or 11. But again, it would be an even number. So if you follow this protocol, again, outside diameter of the trampoline, and measure it in two locations until the numbers are the same, you should end up with the correct measurement for your trampoline part. I want to thank you for listening to us today, and if you have any questions at all, please contact us at info@justtrampolines.com.